Look, mine are going to be COVID related today, my questions. It looks like the West Coast St Kilda game is going to be postponed because the Eagles have been badly affected by COVID. You guys have just played the Eagles. Firstly, are you worried about that? And secondly, have the Crows had a spike in COVID isolations this week?
We go through really in-depth processes to try and keep everyone safe. So we try and remain calm and just know that we've done everything possible to keep our players and staff and everyone safe. COVID's going to affect everyone in the AFL like it is in the community, and we're just going to take it as it is each week. And it's the same with every other team, that we're just going to have. It's going to be a situation we just have to go through.
Do you think the players are handling all this COVID uncertainty well?
I think so, and I think it's just something that we've had to learn in the last 2 years, is that it is what it is. It's the life we're currently living at the moment, and there's a lot worse people out there in the community. So we're fortunate enough to keep doing our job, and that's also trying to keep the community safe. So we're doing whatever we have to do to play, but also to keep the community safe.
Thanks, Sarah. I'll hand over.
Thanks.
All right, we've got Theo from Channel 7, please.
Thanks, Dani. Hi, Sarah. Just to go back on that, do you have any further players in isolation with COVID?
We do have some people in our club who are in the health and safety protocols, but like I said before, each week we just have to take it as it is, and it's like every team is going to be affected by COVID, and we just have to take it a week at a time, and just like anyone in the community, it's going to be something we have to work through.
Are you able to give us a number? Obviously not the people because it's private, but is there a number that you can give us, and do you think it will affect selection?
No, so just, there's people at the club who are in the health and safety protocol, and we know that we just have to take it week by week, and we've got the depth in our squad that we know we can handle any situation that's thrown at us, and we really pride ourselves on knowing that any player that comes into our team we know that they have the commitment to our team, that they'll play their role that they need to.
Is it difficult, Sarah? Is it just, I mean, you players deal with so much when it comes to sort of scrutiny and training and performance and wins and losses. Now, is this, another thing to deal with? How are you finding it personally?
Yeah, obviously it's something else that gets added into the life of being an athlete. But I feel like we're pretty fortunate to be able to continue to do something we love. Obviously there are things that are put into place, but we are doing whatever we have to do to be able to play, and there's people in the community that are a lot worse off than us, so we're just so fortunate to still be able to play. So if there's something that we have to do, we're all on board, and I think that's something our team really prides ourselves on, is doing whatever it takes to play.
You're good, Theo? Sorry,
one more. Last one on this one, Sarah. Do you think the people who would be in the protocols, do you think it will have a big impact on the girls, or are they strong enough to deal with this sort of thing?
For our team, we have so much depth, and we have trust in every single person that is going to play for us this year and the following years. So we all have that trust that whoever goes out there for our team will put a great show on for our fans and everyone. So we're just really happy with our depth in our squad. So we're in a good spot.
Beautiful. Thank you, Sarah. Well done. Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, Brendan from Channel 10, please.
Hey, Sarah. Hope everything's going well. Just wanting to know this week, has Chelsea Randall trained at all, and how's she gone so far?
Yeah, so she's been out on the training track, and she'll be tested to head into the game, and she'll just take it as it is, and whatever the club thinks is best for her body and the team, and we'll look to take that into the game.
How has she looked at training? Has she been doing most of the drills that the main squad's been doing?
Yeah, she's been on the training track, so they're making sure that she's tracking well, and looking forward to seeing what is going to happen with her this week.
And also, what about Anne Hatchard as well? Has she been out there as well?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, she's in a similar boat to Chelsea on the training track, and then they'll be tested heading into the weekend as well.
Is this game a potential grand final preview?
It will be a great matchup. I think we've definitely had some great rivalries with Melbourne, and especially coming off the finals last year. I think it'll be a great match for everyone watching. And I think, we're really happy with obviously how we're tracking, and I know they've been in some good form as well. So I think it's going to be a great show for everyone.
Thank you.
All right, have we got Cam from 9 News?
Yeah, g'day Sarah, how you doing? Just a quick one. Just want to know, I guess, from your perspective, what you really sort of see as the key sort of matchup this week heading into Melbourne.
I think both squads are looking really good this year, and I think it's just going to be a great matchup between the two teams. I'm really excited, obviously, to see how the game goes. And I think, with the form of both teams, I think it just against each other is just going to be a great match for everyone.
You guys beat them in the final last year. Does it take any confidence from that, or is it sort of a separate season? You're going in with a completely fresh mindset?
I think we take in with a fresh mindset. Obviously last year we played them twice, and it was different results for both. So every game of football is different, and we'll go in with the same mentality we go in with every game. We're just going to play to our strengths, and really you don't you think about every opposition the same, that you respect them and take on the game, and we're really excited.
Awesome. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sarah Black from the AFL.
Hey, Sarah. I was just wondering, what is it about Melbourne in particular that is so dangerous? What are some of the keys to this match?
I think, just their squad overall as well. They've got a lot of depth all over the ground. They've got some really strong competitors. But I like to think that our team's very similar in that. We play as a team as well. But I'm really excited to see how we go up against them. But they're really good, obviously, in the contest, the outside run and everything like that. But we'll take it like every other game. We do our analysis of the other team, but we also, a big thing we focus on is focusing on our own strengths and what we can do as well, and play our own game, which is really exciting.
Yep, cool. And there's a strong chance you'll be playing on Taylor Harris. She's coming off 3 goals. How do you go about preparing yourself for potentially, a matchup with such a strong marker of the footy?
Something I'm really proud to be a part of is our defensive team. We actually work really well as a unit, and so we always have each other's backs. And so we sort of go in, obviously you understand the players you're going to be playing on, but we really like to work together. And I think I'm really excited that I always have my defenders that have my back. And so I know that we're going to put up a really good fight each week against quality forwards. But it's going to be really exciting.
Thanks, Sarah.
Okay, Kristen from the Inner Sanctum.
Hi, Sarah. How you going?
Good, thank you.
That's good. I just want to touch on how much stronger the Crows backline seems to be this year, and what you sort of attribute that to.
So we've got a great group that's sort of had a few years together with a new addition of Chelsea Bedell, which we're really excited to have her back there. She's a great contested marking and it's just really exciting to see how her form has come in. I think one thing is we work well really together, and we understand that it's not about ourselves, it's about how we can work as a group and how that really can affect everyone else up the ground. I think just having a couple of years together with the rest of the group, we've just really come in some great form together.
Awesome. And just one more if I can, obviously apart from Chelsea Bedell, who else have you seen sort of improve the most back there?
I think we've all brought in some great form, but I think I'm really liking what Najwa Allan has brought. She's really developed over the past few years, and she's really worked really hard on everything at training through the pre-season, and I'm really excited to see how her season goes as well.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Dani Brown, please.
Hey Sarah, how are you going?
Good, thank you.
That's good. Sort of continuing the theme about talking about defensive line. Obviously, you got 2 very strong forward lines in the Crows and Melbourne. How do you look to tackle that as a team, considering their forward line is so dynamic and versatile?
I think we just approach it like every other game. And like I said, you don't want to focus too much on the other team. We really like to focus on what we do best and how we can control the game, but you definitely have to respect the form their forwards are in, and how they can really take over a game, especially when they have some big quarters. So I think the main thing for us is just staying together as a defensive unit, and trying to stay on top of them for the 4 quarters, which is the main thing. If we can hold on 4 quarters of pressure, we'll try and do our job as best we can.
Yeah. Like I said, you've got 2 very strong forward lines there. Do you see it being a high scoring game this weekend?
Yeah, obviously you hope, hopefully we can kick more goals, but you hope that it's a really high scoring game. Obviously we hope that we can try and stop their score as much as possible, but you do have to respect that there's going to be 2 great forward lines going out there. So I think it's going to be a great show for all the fans and everyone to watch.
Awesome. You had Abby Ballard make her debut. She slotted in perfectly there. Do you think she'll get a look in again for this week?
Yeah, she had a great game. For your debut game, I think she just showed so much class and confidence. And I was really impressed personally, but I think, across the board, the whole players and staff were very impressed with how she was able to put herself on show. And I think, she's put herself in a really good position to continue playing with the team.
Awesome. And just the last one is, last week was obviously Pride Round, but this week you're wearing your Pride Guernsey again for your fans and playing at home. Can you sort of go through the decision to wear it for more than just Pride Round and what that Guernsey sort of means to the team?
Yeah, obviously that Guernsey, but not only the Guernsey, that round means so much to our players, our coaching staff, and then for the wider community, it just means so much to us and our team. And so I think out of the respect of our fans, it's an honour to wear it in front of them. And I think sometimes when you get an away game as your Pride Round, the club really wants to put on a show and wear it again for all our fans out there. So it was an easy decision. I think we did the same thing last year. So it's basically just to pay our fans and the wider community the respect they deserve for this round.
Have you had much feedback from the Rainbow Crows about the design in particular?
I personally haven't heard the feedback, but I'm sure, I'm sure they would love it. And I know they're huge supporters of every round, but especially these rounds. So I'm sure they'll be excited, and especially for the Rainbow Crows, that's how important it is to have another round at home for our fans.